Alright, I guess I'm going to do a video on a range hood installation. There's a bunch of videos online, they just show swapping out a hood. They don't show doing duct work and all that. So, that's what I'm going to get into. I picked this up on Amazon. This is just it was an open box special. And the description said, major damage, blemishes, and as you can see, there is nothing. It's missing the hardware. Actually, no, I think the hardware's in. The only thing is right here. It's kind of got a dent. Or is that the way it is? Now, see, this side's square, so this does kind of push in a little bit. And right here, you can see that dent. I knocked it out a little bit. So yeah, well, this side wasn't flush. It's probably not visible where I'm putting it. But if you've ever priced out these things, these are the cheaper ones, they're like $30, $40. I got everything here for under $100. Ducting, this was $27, open box. So, yeah, you price these things out there. It's when you get into the stainless steel, they want like $600 for them. And that's just stainless steel. That's basically what it looks like, a trash can. So if you bought a trash can, mounted it above this, you've got a $600 range hood. So here's where it's going. This is an old 30s house. So this has this bolted, it's supposed to be the automatic. It'll just siphon out this hole up here, which goes into the wall ductwork. And it doesn't work very well. Plus my stove was mounted. This is the edge of the stove is out here. So anytime you cooked, all the shit just went out here and covered it in grease. So did the right thing and moved it underneath here. But now we're going to put an exhaust fan. And I have power right down here. So I just have to come up with a cord. I went ahead and measured, found my center of the duct, and got some marks on the wall. Got it leveled out. I'm going to start I think I'm going to have to get the pipe cut first. So the range hood comes with a square knockout. This is mounted, this is a damper. They had this mounted underneath here. I don't think I need it in my situation because there's nothing there previously. I think there must be one on the roof. But this is an apartment, so I don't, that's why I'm not spending a lot of money. But I mounted mine there. It's a square outlet. Some of these have a round outlet. And then I knocked out this is where the electrical will go through. These are made to mount under a cabinet. But I'm using the back holes on mine to go against the wall. What you're gonna need is, this is the adapter. That's gonna go up to a 6-inch pipe. 6-inch pipe is here. Comes in, what is that, 4 or 5 feet length? Might not need this adapter. This adapter was to go from 6 to 4, or 6 to 5, because up in that hole, I might just crush down and make that fit. These power cords you can pick up. This is an 8-foot, I wanted 8 feet. Got some foil tape, not duct tape. Duct tape is not used for duct work. And my knowledge, I've never seen it because it just gets hot and frays and falls off. I don't know why it's made. I got some anchors, some drywall anchors, even though I'm going into plaster. But I think these will be the best for my situation. And if you don't already have some wire nuts for your connections, you'll leave that. Like I said, all this was under $100, and if I return that, I won't need that. So maybe 80 bucks. Not bad. And you can do this yourself. It's easy. We'll need some tin snips. But I measured off 18 and a quarter, I think it was, I needed. So I'm going to do that first because I want to make sure this is all going to work up there. And then if I make a mistake, I have all that to work with. All right, spent way too much time trying to tape that in a straight line. So I'm going to attempt to use these. I hate tin snips. I can never cut straight with these. Any scissor for that matter. I think it's because I'm a lefty. Everything sucks. I'll use them as a righty, okay? So again, am I supposed to peel back? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? This is the most awkward tool ever for me. You can get like, you can cut like a 1/4 inch and that's it. Like everything gets in the way. This is why they came out with power tools. Just but that is just pain in the ass to hold too. Let's get a leg in there. So now you gotta just distort all the metal that you're trying to. Because this is the scrap I'm holding, but it seems like they could have improved on this product after 100 years here. I don't know. Like that. I gotta be down here. Really? Am I alone on this? Anyone else chime in? Okay, tin snips. I'm not worried because this end's going to get crushed anyway. I think I'm just going to crush it up in there. So these just snap together. Once you fold it over, this will focus. These just fit right in there, and these little tabs will hold it together. Alrighty, step 1. And I probably should have used this end because that's what's gonna fit in here. When you actually put it together, these two are the same size, so I need this taper. So let's cut that again. Let's get you in here. Alright, I love working with jagged sheet metal in the morning. It smells like victory. Not really. Alright. That's more like it. We'll get that in there flush a little better. We're probably going to tape that joint anyway. And then she's going to go up yonder. I think I'll be able to, it's going to go like that, I think, yeah. Alright, I think I might be ready for another thing to do. I'm going to do the right thing and move the stove out of the way. I got plenty of length on my gas line, you can see there. Geez, maybe I should get the vacuum too. I'll do that when I'm done, right? Now, I didn't plan out my transition very well. I was just going to crush that pipe. I really need an elbow because this is going to come up like that. I can't, I'm going to keep it flush to the wall. So I really need like a 45, which I don't even think they make. Something like this. I cut out that plaster a little bit. It's like a 4-inch hole. But I might just end this a little bit higher up. Crush it. I might just end it right here. Because like I said, I'm in an apartment. I don't need to spend a ton of money on this. And, once because I do get a suction right there. Once I get the air up there, then I can always make something, box that in. Maybe some of the, with the scrap ductwork, I could make something. But your situation may be different. Maybe your hole goes right into the wall. So, and do your investigation beforehand, unlike me. All right, my pilot holes drilled. I'm gonna jump right into my anchors. 5/16 drill bit. just going to jump right into it because I know it's plaster. It's just going to make a mess no matter what I do. This plaster is that kind of material. It's like rock. Shitty, it's like shitty rock. Ooh, good, nice and hollow. Hollow is what you want for these suckers. Why do they come already done? I think they want them. I think you'd want them already out. So you gotta get. Oh, I see. They want you to. What? No, they should be already out. What the hell did I buy here? Okay, I thought these anchors were gonna work for me. You do have to go like this to get them in the wall, not the other way. But this is 5/8 3/4. My plaster in this freaking old bone of a building is at least right there. That's an 1.5 inches thick. Jesus. So I have some other anchors I think I'm just going to use. I'm going to use 2 of these metal ones I have laying around, and same thing. They'll go in and they'll toggle. I think I'll just need 2 actually, because this range is not that heavy, and this is like 1.5 inches thick cement from floor to ceiling. It's got some strength. You probably should have an assortment of wall anchors if you're going to attempt this, because this one was a little loose. This one I went down to a 1/4 inch drill bit, and I had to elongate the hole to get it to fit. Because you want it snug but not loose. So, on this side, this hole is gigantic, and this one I'm going to attempt just go just a little clean out, and that should fit better. Another thing you might need is a washer, because this is about the same size as this hole. And honestly, a piece of flat metal or a large flat washer would be best, but let's see what I can find. Yeah, something like that. Big fat, surface area. Found 2 of those at least. I'll get 2 in there. Note to self, buy washers. Okay, there she is. I went with this height just because we have shelves and I want stuff out of the way. Let's see how level she is. Oh yeah, she's in there. Now I just got to get my duct work up there. And you're going to be taking this up and down a few times, so I only did 2 bolts now. But it's pretty solid. I probably could do 2, but let me get my duct work. Probably going to have to take it down, put it on, and then snake it up in there. This is where another person would help holding. So I think this is going to be my janky exit up there. It's just exhaust. I mean, all the grease is trapped here in the filter. So it's just technically hot air, right? But I have it pretty much, the screws are down 5/8, so I think I may have to go a little shorter here. I'm gonna get my level, see. Yeah, I'm still down quite a bit. So if that's, I'll just keep trimming. I'm gonna take like another inch maybe off the top. Don't want to go too much though. All right, I got it up there. I'm gonna make this 15 inches. It's gonna be jammed up in there and I'll just crush it. But I forgot to look, it comes off the wall about 1.5 inches. So that changes everything up top there. So I'm gonna make an adjustment, take a few inches off here, bring it down to 15. And it'll still be long because I don't want it too short yet. Now if I was really smart, I would cut it down at an angle, match that angle up there. Do I want to attempt that? Okay, I got it propped up on the super clean box. I did do a nice angle, though these those of you good at math could do that the right way and figure it out, but I just looked and cut several times and try and get it up and pivot. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, she ain't pretty, but she's up in there. Maybe I'm gonna tape my seams. I'm gonna at least do that up there. Maybe I'll make something out of that metal. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it works first of all. I want to make sure it even runs because it was secondhand. I only have 8 feet of cord, so I'm gonna have to go down the wall behind. I thought 8 feet would be enough to come up and over. It is not. So if you're doing this in your house, you probably have power already, or you're gonna have to do something like I'm doing. Just gonna wire in my ground. There's a ground post on there, and your whites and your blacks together. That's what the wire nuts are for. Here goes nothing. Just plug her in. Oh, you light. All right, well, that's cool. That's low, not too loud. Feeling the air. Oh, there it is, coming down, yeah. So that's not going to be helpful, is it? It's just going to come back down. So I definitely got to feel that off. Some insects so we can see. I don't know if you can see that, but let's see what's going on here. So the stove's down here. Yeah, it's going up. But is it coming back down too? Good suction, that's for sure. Problem's going to be here. Let's see that. It's still going up. Nice. It's going down. I can feel it. But is it coming back? Turn this light off. Shadow, you can usually see better. I don't think you're seeing anything anyway, so. Anyway, I'm gonna make a flat piece. Basically another cap almost, like this, but for that end. And it's gonna square off this whole thing here. That's gonna be my easiest route. Flat piece with the hole going up the middle of it. So I just took a piece of the scrap, rolled it out flat. I'm gonna get the measurements up there. I'm gonna do a 6-inch hole in the middle. That should be fun. No, with tin snips. Maybe I'll get the power tools out. Okay, finally got that designed. I smashed it up in there. Not the prettiest. It's sucking. It's actually not blowing around these seams. I think it's actually sucking, but I'm going to tape them. I'm going to tape everything. Take this down, tape it. Go over my wiring again. There's different colored wire nuts. I didn't look to see which was proper, so someone can correct me. I don't remember. I'm an automotive guy. All I know is that everything's the opposite from a car as far as colors, which really gets annoying. I think you can see the incense is being sucked up there. But yeah, it's actually pulling from, you know, the stove will be way down here, so it's pulling. Alright, finish up mounting it, taping, and I've got the filter and of course think there's a cover for the light too. Maybe not. Alright. That's how it's done. Pain in the ass. I think I'd do some flex duck. I don't know if it's proper, but I think they make a flex duck. It'd be a lot easier than this rigid stuff. Still, all on $100. So I'm going to return that adapter, so it's $10 there. Okay, I guess I should show the finished product. I went ahead and taped up all the seams. It's a big old mess, but it's there. Taped up, did my electrical. There's actually a cover, goes over here, and I put a little electrical tape on the end of the metal so it's not gonna cut. I got a zip tie holding that tight so it's not hanging on the wires, and I like it. It's gonna be good. All right.